In the United States, Texas law enforcement officials are describing Tuesday's elementary school carnage as President Biden pleads for Congress to help stop the violence. AP Washington correspondent Sagar Meghani reports.
The suspect barricaded himself in a single room at Robb Elementary and opened fire.
Just began shooting anyone that was in his way.
Texas Department of Public Safety Lieutenant Christopher Olivares tells NBC's Today Show and CNN all the victims were in the same fourth grade classroom. On KSAT, student Jordan Leas said he heard nonstop shots.
We're over here all scared on the ground, fearing for our lives.
At the White House,
another massacre.
An angry and emotional President Biden.
Why do we keep letting this happen?
But prospects for reforming the nation's gun laws seem dim amid resistance from Republicans like Alabama Senator Tommy Tuberville, who says the real issue is mental health.
Guns are a problem, too, when people get shot because guns actually, did the work. But there's people behind the guns.
Sagar Meghani, Washington.
Russia's parliament on Tuesday passed a bill giving prosecutors power to shut foreign media bureaus in Moscow if a Western country has been, in its words, unfriendly to Russian media. This follows the closure of some Russian state news outlets in the West. The journalists of a media organization deemed to be an offender under the bill would have their foreign ministry accreditation withdrawn, meaning they could not work in Russia. The new bill adds to the challenges facing foreign media after Russia in March adopted a law which penalized what it termed spreading fake news about its army. The bill needs to undergo 2 more readings by Russia's lower house of parliament and be signed by the president. Delegations from Sweden and Finland are scheduled to hold talks with senior Turkish officials in an effort to overcome Turkey's objections to their historic bids to join the NATO alliance. AP correspondent Charles de Ledesma reports.
Turkey says it opposes the 2 Nordic countries' membership in the military alliance, citing grievances with Sweden's and to a lesser extent Finland's perceived support to groups it views as terrorists. It also accuses the 2 of imposing arms exports restrictions on Turkey. Turkey's objections have dampened Stockholm's and Helsinki's hopes for a quick membership in NATO amid Russia's invasion of Ukraine and puts NATO's credibility at stake. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
North Korea test-fired 3 ballistic missiles Wednesday, including what appeared to be an intercontinental ballistic missile. This according to South Korea, and it came hours after U.S. President Joe Biden wrapped up a trip to Northeast Asia. U.S. officials had repeatedly warned North Korea could conduct a long-range missile launch or even a nuclear test during or around Biden's Asia trip. While North Korea refrained from any tests during Biden's visit, its flurry of launches came just 12 hours after he left Japan. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has responded to an investigative report on government parties that took place during coronavirus lockdowns by saying he takes full responsibility for everything that took place. But while the report published on Wednesday said the blame for rule breaking lies at the top of government, Johnson insisted again he did not knowingly break any rules. He ignored calls from opponents to resign. The Prime Minister said he was humbled and had learned a lesson, but now it was time to move on. Pfizer said Wednesday it will provide nearly 24 products, including its top-selling COVID-19 vaccine and treatment, at not-for-profit prices in some of the world's poorest countries. The drug maker announced the program at the World Economic Forum's annual gathering in Davos, Switzerland. It said the program is aimed at improving health equity in 45 lower-income countries. Most of the countries are in Africa, but the list also includes Haiti, Syria, Cambodia, and North Korea. The products, which are widely available in the United States and European Union, include 23 medicines and vaccines that treat infectious diseases, some cancers, and rare and inflammatory conditions. Recapping our top story this hour, a gunman killed at least 19 children and 2 adults Tuesday in an attack at an elementary school in the southwestern United States. Texas law enforcement officials are describing the attack as carnage, and President Biden has pleaded for Congress to help stop the violence.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.